has life been coming for you all?
Jefferson and I freed the peoples of our country from the mistreatment we were receiving from Britain a while back. What a ball!
Indeed, we wrote a letter declaring our independence and sent it off. It may have brought a few wars upon us hither and thither, but what's done is done.
Good on you both. I respect your choice to fight for the better.
Now that Britain is no longer in control over America, what are your country's plans for its government?
Well, after never having any say on what happens with our lives, we decided we should divide the power among the people, leaving a weak central government.
What a lovely idea.
Hear, hear!
What a terrible idea.
Sir Hobbles, care to explain why you feel this way?
Your American society is doomed to fail. You will all descend into a war of all against all, where life will be solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short.
What a bunch of ludicrous. You are misjudging your own people.
Locke is speaking only of the truth.
Leaving all the power to a small group of people will lead to injustice in our lives.
Hark! Instead of arguing so much, perchance you should divide the power of the government between branches so nobody shall have more power than another.
And that is why I believe women shall be treated as equals to men. Catherine here has set a great example of what we are capable of.
Why, it's true. Not everyone has implanted various reforms on Russia's education and territory like I have.
And I never would have been able to share my ideas on freedom of speech or religious tolerance if it weren't for the salons hosted by Lady Joffre. Indeed, I also got to learn many ideas from my encyclopedia thanks to her.
I like the way you all think. I'm glad we can agree with each other without having to mindlessly argue.
I disagree with the way you think. Society shan't be trusted to rule over themselves.
You fopdoodle. They can't just be left with no rights at all. Which is why I believe the power should be split between branches.
Wisely said. Then nobody will have too much power. A balance of power between the people and the government is best to prevent issues like unjust punishment for crimes. Preposterous! Are you saying criminals shouldn't be punished for their actions? Heavens, no! They should be punished, but only after being tried for their crimes. Everyone should have a right to a trial.
A government divided into branches to separate the power is the best choice if one doesn't want to be ruled over by a corrupt leader.
I believe if you flops were entrusted to rule a nation and you gave your people such freedom, it would end in disaster.
You are mistaken. Have you no desire to have natural rights of your own?
Nay, I'm saying it's best to have a strong sovereign power since society is ill-mannered.
You sure do talk a whole heap of folly.
Now, halt, all of you. We didn't come to hear you two argue. You must let us have this feast in peace.
Sir Rissar is right. You are all acting like such animals.
Very well then. Let your inefficient systems of government do as they please. Moving on. Congratulations on the freedom for America. You fought hard to earn it, good fellows.
You have our thanks.